Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Spyro 3. I nearly called it 2.
How long has it been since you did 2?
A few months at least.
Well, to be fair, I accidentally wrote 2016 down on something the other day, so...
Hey,
I've been doing that as well, and considering we're at the end of 2017, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, we're very almost at the end. There's only going to be a few more days until we're in quarter 4.
2016
Yes,
was
quarter.
bad, but 2017 said, "Hold my beer."
Fuck, we're on the verge of nuclear war.
But you know, 2018 is gonna outdo 2017 anyway.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I saw something a while back. It's like to date this video. Only a few days ago was when North Korea had more nuclear tests, and everyone's going, "Oh, that's so bad." But actually, a comedian pointed out something really cool. North Korea doesn't actually have that many nukes, so everyone they test is one more they don't have to fire at us. So I don't get why people are so annoyed at it. And I'm like, huh, that actually makes a certain amount of sense.
It does
Dude,
make a
trust
lot
me.
of sense, actually.
As somebody who works with Koreans, they can mass produce the fuck out of anything.
Yeah, but that's South Korea, not North Korea. North Korea
Korea's
doesn't have the
Korea.
ability to mass
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but North Koreans don't have the ability to mass produce food.
Man, I wish
Well,
I could mass
South
produce
Korea
food.
didn't for a while either.
I wish
I
could
would
mass
too.
produce food.
Just
I'd
chicken
totally
nuggets.
do that.
Okay, I
Yeah,
don't
but
think I can
like
hit that.
high quality chicken nuggets.
Like the fancy place Winks went to yesterday, who charges $90 a plate.
I'm afraid I can only offer you
What?
chicken nugget.
Chicken
No
nuggets.
TS.
Isn't that an old copy pasta? How somebody had, like, and accidentally put, like.
I think it is.
I can't say that. I can't. You all know what I'm referring to, but I can't say it because I will get him shut down.
What, 4chan?
No, well, I can't say it, or I'm gonna get you shut down in community strikes.
Why?
Whoops.
Anybody else think it's kind of stupid that that thing keeps moving instead of just staying from one place to the other?
No, that's pretty. It shows that it works.
It's
That's a
magic and I
mechanical
don't
test.
have to explain anything.
All right,
Oh.
so what do we have left to do? We've got to kill all the TNT boxes. We've got to do the fucking hockey mini game.
And the speed track.
Oh, and the speed track, yeah.
Would fuck that hockey mini game.
You know, this kind of
the
highlights a
hockey
little
mini.
issue I have with this game. Whenever you come back to a level that you didn't complete perfectly, it tends to be kind of difficult to tell what exactly you need to kill to get the money out of them.
Yeah, so you end up just killing everything.
I wish they didn't respawn the enemies, because what's the point? You're only gonna be here like once, maybe twice. You're not gonna be in a level for so long that you would ever need enemies to respawn, I think.
Well,
I
it
kind
depends
of
on
get
how
why-
shit at the game you are.
Sure not. I kind of get why they had respawning enemies, just because, hey, it provides a challenge when you return, but it is kind of a little silly.
Yeah, we need
Because
some
I'm just
sort of
looking
a
at it going,
challenge.
why?
I have an interesting question. If you didn't have sparks and you opened something where the gems could possibly fall off of a ledge,
Yes.
do they come flying
No,
back up?
actually no. All gems have been
So-
programmed specifically to never fall off the ledges.
We've
as
seen
lo-
them fall off ledges.
As
however.
long as the ledge actually is a bottomless pit, that is. If it's not a bottomless pit, it can fall off.
That would be fucked up.
I like that there's just a guy trapped behind a rock wall that you wouldn't know to bomb. Like, how long has that poor bastard been in there?
Please help.
42 days and 61 nights. The cold
There's just
has set in.
There's just
There
a
used to be
tally
five guys.
scored into the wall.
Yes,
It used to be him and a bunch of friends, but he ate them all.
that's how he got so big.
Oh, wait.
He's swole as shit.
He got swole.
Need to go there from another side, I remember. Yeah, fuck off.
I still love those rats. Just their laugh is amazing. How much fun would they have had trying to do voice acting for that laugh?
No,
I
I
wonder
Just
if
like they
that was
start laughing
inspiration
and they're
for
going,
Jump
wait.
Out.
It's like they record and go like, wait, not manic enough.
Can we take a
Guys, I
third
think my
take
internet's
on a
wonderful
second
today. I'm
hop?
getting like 10 frames per second.
Yeah, I'm getting about 5 to 10.
Jesus, it actually looks like stuff's moving.
Hey, do you like my Skype slideshow?
Love
Okay,
it.
ladies and
Even comes
gentlemen,
with me.
we're going to be blunt. Unless the commentary is interesting, we're just going to fucking cut here. Because this mini game is the most obnoxious fucking bullshit, and I think it took Walder 4 tries to do it on the stream.
But it's funny to see when it goes wrong, because they just
Admittedly,
smack
it
the
is
shit
funny
out
to
of
see
it.
her. Admittedly, it is hilarious to see her just get punted. But
Yeah, you want to protect Nancy here, but it's kind of difficult because of skating.
yeah,
Yes,
if they
and
let you
Nancy
jump
is
on the ice,
stupid.
it would be. Yeah, and Nancy is stupid. I mean, surely if I'm sorry, but if I'm getting punted to shit by hockey players from all sides, I just leave. I don't care if it's a big performance. It's not worth a hospital visit, Nance.
Yeah, but she's Canadian. She's too polite to leave.
Well,
No!
surely the other people look at it.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Still funny.
It's okay, it didn't hurt as much as it looked. I only broke 5 ribs.
It looked like it fucking hurt.
I only broke 5 ribs, it's okay.
And that looked fucking painful. It was great.
Well,
I gotta admit,
Well,
I
it wouldn't
love
just have
watching
been
her
ribs,
get.
that's her entire spine. Like, they fucking punt the whole of her. That stick is about as big as she is.
sucks
Stick
to
is
be a
bigger than
manlet.
she is. What do you mean?
It really
No, but the
sucks to
flat
be a
smacky
manlet.
end, man.
I think
Like the
Spyro's smaller than her. She's all of like 3 foot tall. Oh dear, nope. Oh, you did it. You managed it.
But
You
to
fucking
carry the
asshole.
conversation a little bit longer, any of you tried out niche?
No, I saw that thing on Twitter where they were, again, to date the review, where they were saying if you retweet this, we'll give you a code. But after what you said about it, I wasn't all that interested.
I found it
It's a
on
good-looking game, but
I found it on Keymailer a day before it got fully
I
released.
think that's all of them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I found niche a day before it got released on Keymailer, so I figured, it looks kind of interesting. I'd like to do some genetic bullshit, so I picked it up.
Except it's passive genetic bullshit instead of active genetic bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's not like Spore where you like go there and do this and do that and out pops a fully grown new genetic generation.
Yeah, well,
It's
that's just the
a
thing
lot.
though. In the description it says that it was inspired by Spore, among other things, so it kinda makes you wonder what exactly you're gonna be doing in that game.
There's a game that I've been following on Reddit for ages and I've never been able to get working on my actual PC just because I don't know it. I tried once, got bored and left. That has all to do with genetics and so forth.
Ah, I know what
Like
you're
in-
talking about. Dwarf Fortress.
Plague Inc.
No, not Dwarf Fortress, something else. I can never remember what the Flaming Daylights is called.
Well, you would excuse me for making that mistake because it sounds
I think it's
just
called,
about
like,
like
Thrive.
every other game out there. Also impossible.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think it's called
multi-platform
Thrive.
super genre just appeals to every single person on the planet.
No, it's just like a genetic space game like Spore. Here it is. Yeah, it's called Thrive.
Sounds familiar.
And they've been making some pretty good progress. Yeah, I remember it from ages back, and I started following the Reddit because it looked interesting. I've yet to be able to actually play it. And oh boy, Supercharged. I fucking hate these games.
Apparently you can knock down the red guy before he even shows up on the track. You just need to do a tricky jump.
It'll be fun
Tricky
to
jumps
see.
do not sound no.
You can see
I'm
him
bad
on a
at doing
pedestal
anything.
here in the middle actually. If you can actually make it over there and knock him out, he's not even gonna try to run. It's not his
Yep,
turn.
Yeah.
you fuck him before you even start.
Yeah, but he's still programmed to give you the egg from memory.
Yeah, so you should be
Because I
able to
remember I
survive
did that once. It's just
Oh, the
a
good old
bitch.
days of PlayStation discs that could not be patched.
Bug.
I loved those days though, because there were all sorts of weird glitches and so forth that were just left in, and it was very rarely that there were game-breaking glitches as well. They were all just things there, and some could be used to help speedrunners. Like I think
Yes.
when they remade Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, they kept in all the original glitches and all the original things apparently. Like all the the small issues that weren't game breaking, they kept it all in. Because speedrunners have been using it for, over a decade at that point.
This motherfucker. He's...
Unless you were running a GameShark disc that you had to put in your PlayStation just before you even put the game disc in, and it would load.
I had
all
one
the
of those.
GC
I had
glitches.
one of those. They were rare as shit and extremely expensive, but I had one of those.
You had a Game Shark? I
I think everybody had a Game
existed.
Shark.
I had a Game Shark as well for, what the hell was it called? I think it was the Game Boy Advance one.
What?
Oh, I hate these ones. They're always so fucking precise. There we go. It's either Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, because I'm old as shit.
But speaking
Says
of
the
patches,
fucking
actually.
Tash.
Speaking of
I
Says
was
the
around
youngest
when the
person
Game
here.
Boy became a thing.
Speaking of
Yes, so
patching
was I.
games,
I
actually,
remember.
I find it pretty amazing that patches existed even back in the NES and Sega Genesis days. Of course, it
Yeah.
was kind of difficult to get a hold of those particular patches because you had to pretty much buy another cartridge to get a hold of them, but they existed, and I have no idea
Yeah.
how people circulated them around.
They would patch it, and it would effectively be like a new NES. So you'd buy like the 1.0, like you'd buy like the 1.2 or the 1.3 version of the game, as opposed to just buying, the one, effectively what was referred to as vanilla or 1.0.
The alpha.
As far as I know, the most popular of the patches, well, the most known, I should say, actually, is the one for Revenge of Shinobi, because the next version removed some of the cameo appearances of some of the bosses, which probably didn't need to be done, because the bosses were pretty funny to look at. I mean, who doesn't want to beat up Batman who turns into oh wait, never, it's the other way around. Spider-Man who turns into Batman as a ninja.
I'd fucking love that. Imagine like your Peter Parker gets beat to shit and he just pulls off the mask and reveals Ben Affleck's Batman. How
Bruce
terrifying would that be for everyone?
Plenty.
But I wonder, something that was always interesting to me back in those times, like before copyright strikes and shit were a thing, what were they gonna do if they've shipped X amount million of copies of games and you had a cameo by a copyrighted character?
Well, ordinarily, if you had a cameo from a copyrighted character, you would have an agreement with either the person. So if it's a sports star or so forth, you'd make an agreement with the person. If it's an actor, you'd make an agreement with their agent or whatever studio owns the rights to the character itself. So if you had a Batman cameo, you would have to approach DC and you'd have to say, look, we want to be able to put Batman in our game. You'd have to come with a design document saying, this is how we're going to present Batman in our game. This is what he's going to do. This is, if he's playable, this is what he's going to play like. And that way you can show we're trying to do justice to the character. We're trying to, I guess you could say, honor your
We're trying to
creation.
prove the justice of our culture.
Yes, can somebody can someone just
what
quickly
we do.
fly to China and teach them this on copyright law?
But that's what you would do, and you still have to do it if you want stuff like that to happen. You still have to approach DC and say, we want a cameo from Batman, we're willing to do this or agree to these terms or pay this much, and so forth.
Coming back to niche for a moment, I gotta say, it looks pretty interesting, alright, but it really needs tutorials. Because I have no fucking idea what you're supposed to be doing in that game and what the buttons do. It doesn't even tell which button is which half the time, you gotta guesswork it. Fuck that shit.
Coming back
Sounds
to
like
niche,
you had
that's
a
something
lot of fun.
I got an email from something. They're like, oh, play niche, and I was like, no.
No, don't
Probably
make me
for
do
that.
it.
Because I didn't like Spore. That is definitely not on my fucking top 10 list.
I loved Spore up until the space area, and then the space area got boring, and why are we back here?
Oh, we weren't here before. What
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
See, this is the issue with me both watching the streams and doing co-commentary on this, is that I lose track.
Don't worry, I'm here
this-
to keep the track going.
This is the best world in Spyro 3.
Because it
Not
has
for
Golden
anything
Boner
related-
Man!
Yes, because it has Golden Boner Man. And because you're not gonna understand that reference until you see the man, and trust me, when you see him, he's hilarious. But because of the skateboarding, I wasted hours of my life doing the
Oh, yeah.
skateboarding minigame in this area.
The
'Cause
skateboarding
think
is
it's-
also great here.
I think it's the last actual skateboarding level area until they just toss the concept, and skateboards are used more for races than anything else.
Yeah.
But it's just so fucking good. Isn't this was the ear rape?
Yes,
Statue.
it is. I hope you're ready.
All right, let's hear it.
Can we hear it in all its glory? Sort of. It wasn't that bad this time.
I think it's worse on the last piece.
Yeah, for some reason it plays multiple explosion sound effects. I have no idea why.
How did you get hit by that guy?
I have no idea. I do find it interesting that about half of the level is just behind the exit. It's kind of a weird structure for this place.
Yeah,
Oh!
especially since. How?
All I hear is.
All right, how bad is this last one gonna be?
Let's see.
Let's find out.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
The
Good to hear
cutscene
it.
jumped in too quickly.
Well, the thing is, I also lowered the volume on the game, so if you're playing at normal volume, it's gonna be much worse. Because all you're gonna hear is.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
It's like you're in
Like
Vietnam
it's
all over again.
genuinely pain. I wasn't even in Nam.
Well, I
We're
felt
getting
it.
flashbacks anyway.
But now I feel like I've been. And
Well-
I'm grizzled.
Well, I definitely
if you
been
wanna-
in Nam, all things considered, because I played Conflict Vietnam. Oh yeah.
I played Battlefield Vietnam. Does that count? I fucking love Battlefield Vietnam. I remember there was supposed to be a free-to-play revamp of it about a year ago. I need to go find out if that's still a thing.
Well,
Because I want to play Battlefield
speaking of
Vietnam so
Nam,
goddamn bad.
actually, I got a good recommendation for a good war game. If you want
Oh?
some good squad-based war action, you gotta check out Conflict Desert Storm 2. Trust me, it's great. That is until you get to the POW camp, and then you really feel like you're in fucking war.
That bad, huh?
All my guns are stolen, and they brought fucking tanks to the camp. Help! They should be able to get me just a bit of time to nuke that son of a bitch. If I can see him, the smoke got too thick. There you are.
Why did they bring tanks to the camp?
Because they really don't
help.
want me to get out.
Wait, they brought tanks for one person.
No, for my
Yes.
squad.
Just 5 people then. Fuck, it feels like a waste.
It's kind of difficult to do that when you have a knife and a silenced pistol with 2 bullets. Luckily, you do manage to find some weapons, but damn, that POW mission is easily the hardest one in the game, but I still like it. I mean, I was raging that it was being played on the channel, but I still like it.
Well, if the NPCs line up just perfectly, maybe 2 bullets would
Oops.
be enough. You could even walk away with 1 spare.
Not with a pistol. Maybe with a full-blown rifle, like a 50 cal, maybe.
No, you'll shoot one and beat the others in the head with, like, what is it called? Pistol whip them. To death.
That'll actually break the gun in reality.
I think you've played too much Sniper Elite. It doesn't work
I've
like
never
that.
played
Literally,
Sniper Elite, but I feel like I should.
I've been playing Sniper Elite 3. It's a lot of fun. Just because I have it set to that if I shoot a man and hit them, it will always do the cinematic follow the bullet and X-ray into them, and it's just so much fun.
You're about 10% into the game, about 80 hours.
Oh.
I have issues. I know I have issues.
Alright, so now we gotta beat
By the way,
Hunter's score within 2 minutes. Easy peasy,
Now,
just
remember-
do what I do.
If you hold down and to the left, you can do that basically.
Yeah!
And if you could actually get it correct, I can't remember. I remember we did it for the stream, and we actually got him something like 3,000 points in a single trick, in addition to all the ones he got from the rest of it. But yeah, just keep doing this.
Oh
basically.
shit, that was a lot short of a jump. Whatever. I'm still good.
Yes. Try and stick the landing though.
I'm still good. What the fuck's Hunter gonna do to me? He can't beat my score. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay. No repeats, I guess. Whatever.
Doesn't stop
man.
that spotted son of a bitch from trying.
He can try all he wants, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Alright, I need to do triple towers.
Oh, good. Look.
It seems like a lot of people don't know how to do triple towers. It's a very simple trick, just watch this, you're gonna love this shit. Easiest trick ever. 1 tower, 2 tower, triple tower.
3 tower.
Holy shit. Mind blown. What was that special move you got? I think it was called I want to say Max something. Max Sleazy. Something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about
Super spinny
either.
flip trick. You had to hit like 12 buttons. That's great.
What did I just do?
I know there's one called like a Raging Ripto or something like that where you have to do a specific trick while like flame breathing.
Ripto's rectum, I think. That was the trick.
I can't believe this!
Ripto's rectum.
I'm not gonna break your course record, you fucking faglord.
God damn it, I hate. I'm gonna go on and just say this. I fucking hate Hunter. I've never liked him as a character.
Who doesn't hate him?